Hello, I'm so glad you're here so I can welcome you to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. If you have just found us, are you prepared to meet the perfection of your being at least 3 times a week? I am in awe at what we have all been gifted. It is my privilege to edit the electronic transcript and share it far and wide. First, I will read from my journal. I have been corresponding with Simeon. I just added it up for 14 years. So here it is. It's my personal journal that I value, but I value reading it to you. Okay. Dear Simeon, I've been up since 5 a.m. Printed Tim's beautiful account of your transmission, and I will include it in my broadcast. You also thrilled Lutfia in Turkey, and of course, everyone else. Everyone else in hearing distance at whenever they tune in. It could be today, it could be next week, or next year. That's what's so exciting about these transmissions. They're yours, they belong to you, as long as you tune in. What you have done for me, and happily others, is to set my tuner to yours and Robert's frequency. A station which is constantly broadcasting what is real, what is truth, and can predict your experience down here on Earth. Glad you're here. On Fridays, David imparts his story, his freedom, and his message to everyone of preparedness and remembering the realness of experience as he gives. Oh my God, I gotta get glasses. As the given, and this recovers. Sorry, I'll send it to you. This tuning to perfection penetrates every moment of every day. It is recognizable. A child's adult behavior displayed is praised, and we see it as remembering. We fill children's heads with our talk rather than listen to what is seen and expressed. So much that I wish to impart on my broadcast in 5 hours. Looking forward to your words. Forgive me again, my handwriting must improve. And this is what Simeon responded, which is more important than what I wrote. Dearest Barbara, we all are observing your life, Barbara, and notice the little things along with the major benefits you bring every day. And we all feel that. And what you cherish and send back into the universe. We describe you as the next door neighbor who everybody desires for themselves and their children. Yes, your favorite word is share. Your broadcast will be filled with sparkles. Love, Simeon. These are very precious to me because you don't know what you're holding deep within you. But if you have a good friend who's listening, you touch on that and you reveal it. And here, I always get an answer. So that was my journal for today. One of the things I love doing when I edit and I send out the edited transcript to dear friends, and for that matter, if you would like it, just email me. I love the response I receive. And I always receive a response from Tim. He is a dear friend and so responsive. And this is what he wrote. As receiving the transcript. As you perfectly stated at the celebration after the transmission, there's not much to say except to put your hands in prayer position with a big smile on your face and be in the moment. Such wonder, awe, amazement, and empowerment in hearing and knowing that anything we choose to create or manifest is endlessly supported with infinite love by our Creator. Simeon and our entire support team, like the ultimate child's playground, no limits, no rules, and endless adventures. Unmatched freedom and liberation, mesmerizing and stupendous. And I had to go on when he says, perfectly stated by Simeon, if you come with me for a moment, I'll take you further again, beyond the stars, beyond all knowledge, beyond your own reach, to a place of nothing. It's filled with everything that's new, never been discovered before, never been named, never been used. The brilliance of your Creator exists in every component, full of mischief, full of mystery, and full of magic. And then I can't stop there. The brilliance of your being starts to show when you let loose. And that's the encouragement that we bring to you. And finally, these words from Simeon are of utmost assurance and truth. So bring yourself forward, step into my presence, and see that you're in the presence of your Creator. as well. And know beyond a doubt, everything will be delivered, not just encouragement, but miracles. And your field of vision will change so that you can see the gifts that are sitting right in front of you. To which I add, one of these gifts sitting in front of me is my new love for pastels. Here's the latest. I have class every Thursday night, and I look forward to them. So here she is. Okay. I usually show that at the end, but you'll know why. Let's see. So now, after reading Tim's words to you, I amend my welcome. Welcome to your world, far beyond the local airwaves of happenings. This is your world. And these happenings could be good, bad, located here on Earth or elsewhere. There are many facets of existence, abilities that are endless, and unless called upon, are never recognized. Emergencies are just that. We emerge to meet what is being called for. That's another way of looking at an emergency, because we stand tall and we meet the situation. That was my knowingness when I was 7 years old, and said that to my dad as he was driving in front of an ambulance and I was looking at the pull-down mirror, and I saw the word emergency, and that's what it said to me. More about little ones later. Now, yesterday, as I was glancing at Facebook online, hunting for and finding opportunities to comment on the wonder of people and share bits of magic and miracles, I came across a video of small children displaying adult behavior, such as a baby on his back drinking from a bottle and holding the bottle with his toes. No hands. A little boy actually parked his toy car between two large objects, and I commented, remembering. This past Friday, David once again captured this when he wrote, remember. And I just want to make sure that everyone hears these words, because they are so important. Remember, before time existed, you are. Remember? You are a spirit hovering in the vastness of space. Remember, you animate all forms of matter that you choose to inhabit. Remember, You are not the form. You are not the body. You give life to the form and you give life to the body. Remember, you've created universes and planets. You've sat on councils and thrones. Remember, you are experiencing this one moment in time that is like a grain of sand on all the beaches and all the deserts that have ever been created. Remember, you are majestic, magnificent, and powerful beyond measure. Remember, you've been programmed to forget the brilliance that you are. You've been programmed by those who chose to usurp your magic and use your energy. Remember, but they could not win. They never could, for it was always just a matter of time before you would remember. And as time moved on, there would be one that would remember, then two, then three, and they would begin to remind others until, like the 100th monkey, a tipping point would be reached, so that one who lived on the other side of the world from one who remembered would suddenly, out of nowhere, begin to remember. And just as the snowball rolling down the hill gathers more mass and momentum, so does the return to the beauty and the power and the magic of you. Now the avalanche is upon us, and humankind will return to its true nature of harmony, kindness, honesty, and peace. You are the voice of one crying in the wilderness, saying, remember, remember, remember. Wow. No words, just a lot of feeling. That's the foundation upon which the Advancement Center rests and expands as more and more people recognize and lend their support, for which we are grateful. And by sharing what they have learned with others. Yeah. So here you are watching a YouTube and realizing that you have something so valuable to share with someone you care about. And we hope you do. David also described our team here when he said, and I have this right here, we have all come from other places to be here on this planet. We all brought with us a vision that relates directly to our destiny. We all have seen ourselves lovingly delivering this vision to humanity for the betterment of all. We have always been immersed in this vision. It was seen by others when, as a child, we stood all alone staring at a flower petal in the middle of a field. When we played on the playground and allowed the other kids to go down the slide before us. And as we ran through the open fields as the same little child with reckless abandon and a joy on our face and in our heart that could not be continued or contained, I should say. This vision is and has always been a co-creation with the pure consciousness of the source from the very beginning, so that it is not just your desire, it is not just your purpose, not just your destiny, but the desire, the purpose, and the destiny of the source itself. And it is said, if I am with you, who can stand against you? And I am confident of this, that the one who is standing with you as you bring your visions into the physical plane from the future will help you bring it to completion. And that pure consciousness said, I have spoken, and I will bring it to pass. I have purposed, and I will do it. And added, I am here, and I've always been here to help you remember, to let you know that what I tell you about yourself is all true, to show you who you really are, and to keep showing you until you finally see it for yourself. I will never stop, for this is my purpose. This is my destiny. As I see more for myself, I will give more to you until you know yourself as I know you. This is being read directly to you. And we're going to get there not by fighting, but by the power of knowing. Knowing who I am and knowing who you are. All life will come to me, for it is the destiny of all life to know itself as it has always been truly known. Oh, the things we will do and the things we will see. You will continue to love your attachment to that aspect of you that lives as though this was the true reality. We are running back to who we always were and running forward to what we always intended to produce. We are once again becoming the mystery of one who is an immortal spiritual being. And now we will go all together and change the world. Thank you, David. And on that note, I can feel all hearts beating in anticipation of the joy that awaits you all. Sit quietly in a chair and let your imaging ability take you to the outer reaches of the universe. I promise Simeon is waiting to greet you and introduce you to the masters and to your creator. Of course, the angels are in attendance and saying to you, no, rather singing to you their promise of a perfect life, perfect health, and a magical future filled with smiles and awe. Thank you for listening. I am Barbara.